Hello and welcome. In this video, we will be briefly overviewing the Exploring Science program from National Geographic Learning. We'll start with the components of the program, beginning with kindergarten. Kindergarten is comprised of 4 big books, one for life, one for earth, and one for physical, and a 4th one called Let's Do Science. These are available in print and digitally in the MINDTAP platform, and both available in Spanish. For grades 1 through 5, there is one hardbound student book for each grade. Each student book includes all of the lessons and hands-on activities required to meet the NGSS for that grade. The print is available in English and Spanish, and both are available digitally in the MINDTAP platform. Teachers have one teacher's edition available per grade in print, and the teacher resources and additional resources are available in the MINDTAP digital platform for teachers as well. This is an example of a table of contents for one unit from grade 3. This shows the variety of lessons available in Exploring Science, lessons that introduce disciplinary core ideas, lessons that have students practice hands-on investigations. There are lessons that are meeting the specific performance expectations, including these ones I put yellow boxes around called Think Like a Scientist and Think Like an Engineer. There are stories in science lessons that introduce students to a diverse group of scientists and National Geographic explorers. There are STEM engineering projects and research projects where students are using STEM skills. And there are science career sections introducing students to different careers in science-based fields. The yellow boxed lessons are the lessons that are meeting performance expectations from the NGSS. The lessons that lead up to these yellow boxed lessons are all preparing students for the skills that are needed to meet these 3-dimensional performance expectation lessons. National Geographic Explorers are a key component of Exploring Science. They introduce students to the types of work that they do and the skills and methods that they use to make new discoveries and to overcome their challenges in solving real-world problems. These are real scientists from diverse backgrounds that are doing real science in the real world right now. An explorer acts as a host for each grade of Exploring Science. In this example, Andres Russo is the host for this grade and introduces students to the program by talking a little bit about his work as a geothermal scientist and some of the research and discoveries that he's made. Then Andres, in this example, will introduce each unit in that grade. This is a physical science example where Andres introduces the topics that will be covered in this physical science unit, but also introduces students to the types of information that they will be capturing in their student science notebooks. Science notebooks are a critical component of Exploring Science. You can see images in the bottom left of our real National Geographic explorers and scientists and their notebooks capturing notes in the field doing their research. The idea is that students will mimic and act as much like real scientists as possible with their science notebooks. The National Geographic Explorers introduce students to the idea of a science notebook, how to set them up, and what types of information they'll be capturing in the science notebooks. Being National Geographic, every page is full of beautiful images from all over the world and representing diverse cultures. These images are also a key focal point for introducing phenomenon, both at the unit level and at the lesson level. Unit level support for teachers includes a unit planning guide, which overviews the 3D instructional progression. 3-dimensional learning is outlined in these lesson sequences. A group of lessons are all focused on helping students master the performance expectations from each unit in the NGSS. Another example from a student book page from grade 3, another full page beautiful image that's very culturally diverse, introducing unbalanced forces to students. You can see the wrap it up questions on the bottom right for every lesson, and on the bottom left are the actual NGSS printed on every page. Teacher support for each lesson include differentiation support for students of all abilities, below level, above level, um, specific student groups like encouraging girls in science. Every lesson is based on the 5E model of instruction with engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate as a component of each lesson. You can see there is English language learner support for most lessons, and in the bottom left, an example of a math connection for this particular lesson. And then where appropriate, the MINDTAP digital platform is supported for teachers in these purple boxes. This is support for a specific virtual lab on the MINDTAP platform. Our hands-on lessons include a wide variety of abilities for students to apply and practice with the science and engineering practices, including hands-on investigate lessons, STEM projects, think like a scientist and think like an engineer lessons, and even citizen science projects. The MINDTAP platform is available for teachers and students in English and in Spanish, providing additional interactive elements and virtual labs, additional images and ways for students to practice the content virtually, and ideal for distance learning. Lastly, there are some additional optional components, including science leveled readers called Exploring Science Through Literacy that are available in English and Spanish to support the lessons in exploring science. We appreciate your time and interest in exploring science, and we look forward to introducing more to you. Thank you.